What's going on, everybody? This is Economic News Insights, and today we're going to talk about Tesla. Things to know about Tesla, whether it's undervalued, why it's possibly going to be one of the biggest stocks you could possibly own. So, we're going to go do a deep dive. We're going to talk about humanoid robots. We're going to talk about robo cabs, robo taxis that Tesla's getting ready to launch. They've obviously got their automobiles that you can buy. And we're actually going to dial it in and see what some of the price forecasting or predictions have been by other market analysts. We're going to do a deep dive into the stock. So let's begin here. So, first up, let's talk about the price action. I'm going to click out of this real quick. And here we are. So, right now, Tesla on May 15th, 2025 is trading at 336. You can see previously in the year around late last year, it was trading at 436. So that was its previous all-time high. Let's see, back in 2021, it was 407. Right now, we've watched Tesla dip all the way down to 252 back in April 7th, which isn't really too bad considering in August it was trading around $200. So all we really saw was an opportunity to accumulate in April because honestly, Tesla is a mega company with a $1.12 trillion market cap. Let's talk about price projections. Here you can see Kathy Wood. She thinks it's going to be worth $2,600 per stock. That's within the next 5 years. So that's about 10 times the current price. That's quite amazing if that ends up happening. But why does she say that? Let's take a look here. So if we look, we're talking about Tesla Optimus robo robot, humanoid robot. It's a basically Elon was saying the other day in Saudi Arabia that he believes people will own a humanoid robot who will do everything from clean your house, do your dishes, and much more. And he's saying that this day could be coming a lot sooner. So Kathy Wood says that her $2,600 projection is only because of the Tesla robotaxi, the cybercab. So this right here is something that is supposed to generate quite a bit of revenue in addition to what they already produce. She's saying that this is going to be huge. It's kind of compatible or comparable to what Waymo is. The Waymo self-driving car is owned by Google. That's one of the reasons why I got into Google recently, even though search is dying, but they have a lot of other things that are going in their favor. But this robo cab is fully autonomous. If you've ever driven in a Waymo or in a self-driving car, it can be a bit intimidating at first, but you get used to it at times, and you start to build up more confidence. Some say they're even safer than actually driving in a car with a human driver. Now, I want to get into this a little bit more here and talk about some of the reasons to buy Tesla. So, market leader in EVs over here in Asia, where I'm at right now, they have BYD, which is a lower cost Tesla. They're more affordable, but if you've ever driven a Tesla, you know that they're the industry leader, strong brand recognition, obviously with Elon at the head of the company. Innovative ecosystem. Tesla isn't just a car company. They do energy products, solar panels, battery storage, software, full self-driving. You know, that's a big thing. We just talked about that with the robo-taxi, supercharger network, and then they have the AI and robotics like the Optimus robot and the Dojo AI training chips. They're quite aggressive company, vertical integration. Tesla builds its own batteries, chips, and manufacturing infrastructure. This lower cost and increases efficiency compared to competitors. So Elon, you know, he also has SpaceX, he has Neuralink, he has the Boring Company. You know, if you just look at SpaceX alone, they also have the Starlink network. So he's got a lot going on, and all of those companies kind of work hand in hand with Tesla. Tesla is the only privately traded company that he has. You can't buy Neuralink, you can't buy XAI, you can't buy SpaceX. So Tesla, if you want access to Elon and his network of companies, you got to go through Tesla. So now you have the strong CEO vision, which is what we just talked about with Elon Musk being the driver behind this awesome opportunity. So potential growth beyond cars. You have autonomous driving, robo taxis, AI chips like Dojo, and energy grid solutions. I mean, these four things are big, and they don't really even mention the Optimus, which is the humanoid robot. So, like Kathy Wood was saying, her price projection is just based off of robo-taxis. Now, you can see profitability and free cash flow. How are they doing on the numbers? Unlike many growth stocks, Tesla is already profitable with growing cash flow and margins that beat traditional automakers. So Ford is getting left behind. Chevy is getting left behind. Cadillac, General Motors, I mean, these guys are hardly even compatible or comparable to what Tesla's been able to achieve. And they're like old world dying out compared to these new style cars, right? But they do have some risk. So valuation risk, Tesla trades at a premium compared to traditional automakers. Yeah, I mean, it's way ahead in terms of market cap than Ford. I think Ford's market cap, let's just take a look at Ford's market cap just to give you an idea. There's more Fords on the road than there are Tesla, but Ford's not anywhere near as, you know, I mean, look at this. Intraday, oh, Ford, I was going to say, is that, let's see, Ford right here. Ford, you know, there's more Fords on the road, but it's just nowhere near as innovative. $42 billion market cap. So Tesla's worth about 20 times, 25 times more than Ford, even though there's more Ford vehicles on the road. It's just Ford is a dying company, really. I mean, it's alive, I guess, but it's not innovating much, is it? Now, some other things to consider, legacy automakers and then startups, right? So we talked about Ford, GM, and Toyota, but you also have Rivian, Lucid, BYD, NIO. Those are the EVs. BYD being out of China, that's a very popular electric car company. Execution risk, delays in product launches like Cybertruck, robotaxi. So Elon always overpromises. Sometimes he underdelivers, but he does deliver at some point in time. I mean, he made a promise saying that the Cybertruck was going to be out sooner than it ended up being released. He also said that self-driving autonomous cars were going to be coming sooner than later than they ended up coming out. They're still not here, but he promised that, you know, a few years back that would already be happening. And it's all good, though. He does end up eventually getting us there, right? So he sets the bar very high. Sometimes he doesn't always reach that bar, but that's what you need from a visionary. You need someone who sets the bar very high, and when you set the bar very high, if you get close or even get to that high goal, that's good, right? You also have micro or macro factors. Interest rates, inflation, global demand for cars can impact stock performance. But stock might be good if you believe electric vehicle adoption will grow rapidly. You see Tesla as a tech company, not just an automaker. That's the big thing. Robo-taxis, that's a robotic taxi. You have the Optimus humanoid robot, and then you have the AI chips. So again, Tesla, this is why it's so much further beyond Ford, right? You believe in Musk's vision as Tesla's innovator, robotics, AI, energy. I mean, it's his network of companies. The way you get access to Elon, the world's richest man, is through Tesla, the stock, right? And you could see, as we continue to dial this in here, look at the top robotics companies even in the world. If you wanted to invest in robots, Tesla's right up there at the top. I mean, you're not going to find too many other ways to get access to robotics companies right now. If you wanted to invest in robotics right now, the best way to invest in robotics, best stock for investing in robotics is probably going to be Tesla. Most of them are private companies right now. I mean, if we look at, you have NVIDIA, they call themselves a lot of things, right? But they say they are AI brains, most modern robots. I mean, NVIDIA right now has a $3 trillion market cap. That's 3 times the price of Tesla. If Tesla 3X, they would almost put it at $1,000 a share. So either way, but you can see right here, number 5, Tesla, expanding beyond EVs into humanoid robots, Optimus, autonomous AI, Edge, the first mover potential in general purpose humanoids. But I mean, you're not going to get much opportunity to invest. I mean, you can invest in any of these, but are they going to be on the level of Tesla or an Nvidia? I mean, these are the two ones that you have to take into consideration. This Jetson platform. What if Tesla comes out with flying cars? There's already that conversation. I mean, what is going to happen when that occurs, right? So let me know what you guys think of Tesla moving forward as we continue to analyze these stocks. Let us know what you guys think here. But full scale delivery for the uh, Texas Tesla robotaxi in Austin, Texas, supposedly happening in June. So big things could be coming into Q2, end of Q2, Q3. Let's see what happens. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about the robo taxi self driving technology, full service driving coming here in June. What do you guys think? Are you guys buying, selling, holding Tesla? See you.